Hello there, my invisible people. Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind talking to myself. It is. Ow! Yeah, my ankle likes to snap every now and then. Well, I won't say who's in the room. Somebody is. Maybe it's me, myself, and I. Yep. Okay. It's me, myself, and I, and that is no lie. And did I leave? I don't think I did, or is that somebody else? No, I guess it's somebody else. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping by anyway, wherever you are. Oh, I'm just so tired. Yeah, mowed that stupid lawn twice and it's just about done. It's so boring mowing the lawn. Yeah, and I got to trim too. And yeah, just, yeah. Yeah, just another Saturday for me. Saturday of nothing but drinking water. Yeah, that hits the spot. Yeah, it hits the spot. Oh, I'm gonna take a rest. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I can't go to the store. Bought some glue. I bought some old toilet bowl cleaner. And bought some Funyuns to snack on. I had a Funyun shortage earlier, I guess. I couldn't find Funyuns, but the Funyuns came back. Hooray. Yeah, I shouldn't eat so much. So every time I get a bag of Funyuns, I gobble up most of it. Yeah, ate most of it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by, whoever you are. You came and left. Okay. Sounds like everybody's busy today. I forgive you. Sometimes you don't feel like coming to the chat room. You don't have to. You're doing other things in life. You're doing lots of other things. I understand. All is forgiven. You know, all is forgiven. That's for sure. Yeah, no doubt. All is forgiven by me and other people, I guess. And, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Oh, hey, it's Iko Fed. Welcome to the room. There, welcome. Thank you very much for the like. Thank you. It was very nice of you. Yeah, I just was not talking about much today. All I did was mow the stupid lawn, and then I went to the store, bought some glue and whatever. Yeah, just not much in the stores really. You know, a lot of the stuff they sell nowadays just don't last. They break down after a couple of years, just after the warranty expires, and they gotta throw it out. Yeah, yeah, that's the way it goes. Hey, Rebelli, welcome to the room. Welcome. I like the new picture you got there. Looks really nice. I really like it. Yeah, I got to change my own picture too on my YouTube on the bottom there. I have to change it every now and then. Yeah, last time I took that picture, I was like in the sunlight. The sun was like in my eyes, and eh. Oh, I'm doing, yeah. Oh, okay. Kind of okay, and kind of not. Yeah, sometimes I have my ups and downs and stuff like that. sometimes unhappy, you know. Oh, thank you very much, Michael Fed. Yeah, I bet this one I bought at Target. I think I paid, oh my goodness, I don't remember. I'll have to go back to probably an old YouTube video and see. I'll have to start to, you know, keeping stats like they do it at, you know, in sports teams. You know, stats for this and that. Uh, what have I been up to? Well, I'll say not much. Mostly mowing the lawn and seeing what the future holds. I keep thinking about the future, the future, the future. You know, I'm not going to really say about the future, you know, until the future comes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sometimes I'm out of breath. Sometimes that's the way I am. I just, you know, yeah, gotta do some more traveling videos on YouTube sometime. You know, even if gas is, you know, $3 a gallon in the United States. I know a lot of the world they go by the liter, and it costs more by the liter than the gallon. You know, yeah. I wish there's some other way to run vehicles besides with gasoline, but well, until they change things, I guess oil and gasoline it is mostly. Yeah. I'm just drinking waters. Had my daily energy drink, so yeah, I try not to drink more than one energy drink a day. You know, yeah, I don't want to get into a bad habit of drinking too much stuff a day. That's really not healthy. I used to drink, what was it, 4 cans of Coca-Cola a day. Huh. I cut down to 3. Well, the weather's been well, 74 and sunny, you know, in the central region of Minnesota for me. So it's been okay. You know, the sun kind of bakes in and at times, and then when I go in, I just turn on the fan and keep cool. You know, especially after I, you know, mowed my boring lawn, just mowed the lawn and stuff like that. So, yeah. Excuse me. I'm just yawning to death. Just yawning. Gotta make some plans for new YouTube videos, which isn't easy to do, you know. I mean, I'm not gonna be a plagiarizer or anything like that. If there's a third person, welcome third person. It's always nice to have a as a super. I know I did name myself after the Rolling Stones song "Wild Horses." No. That's because I like the animal, the horses. You know, no, I didn't name it after Wild Horses song. I know that song. Wild horses, come and take me away. Something like that, you know. Yeah. Let's see. There's other songs of the Rolling Stones, actually. The house tour, yeah, in the future, not right now. Not right now, in the future. In the future. Right now, the house is basically a mess, and you know, I got to clean it up. A lot of worthless junk, you know. Yeah, I got a neighbor who's very good friends with many members of the law enforcement community, so I'm careful to be nice to my neighbor, or law enforcement will start giving me tickets. So I got to be nice to law enforcement. Yeah, or if I'm not nice to them, they're not nice to me. And then I can get that shoe in the side of the face. You know, no thanks on that one. Yeah, basically. Yeah, my neighbor has lots of friends with law enforcement and the law, kind of, yeah, in that way. I mean, I've known a couple of people in law enforcement personally. I mean, speaking for myself, they treated me okay, but, you know, unless if I know the person completely, one can't tell outside my or any of your neighbors, wild ladies. No, not really. The ladies in my neighborhood are like all married and stuff like that, and yeah, I don't want to cheat on them. I had one lady, she's as tall as me. Well, she was married, of course, and with married ladies, I don't look at them or nothing like that. But, when you barely look, she was attractive. She had this one guy she was married to, and what was my mom and dad like? Um, my mother was kind of a comic, and my dad was kind of a complainer. My dad loved to watch Vikings football, and we had to eat our dinner around watching the Vikings game, which I didn't really like. Then when he used to pass the food around and stuff like that, food got cold, and I don't like cold food. It's got to be hot for me now, you know, because when you have a large family and you pass the food around, food turns cold, and I don't like most cold food. No, cold salad is fine, but when you eat like cold meat or something like that, it doesn't appeal to me. I like hot stuff, you know. Yeah, you know. yeah, my my mom and dad are both long gone, so otherwise, if my mom was alive, she'd be next to me on YouTube talking to you good folks, because my mom loved to be on videos, stuff like that. Cold ice cream, yeah, yeah, that's who the player, yeah. Cold ice cream, that'd be excellent. Yeah, cold ice cream. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I ran out of ice cream recently, so yeah. Well, of course, I try to eat a piece of fruit a day. It's good for you. I always have a piece of fruit a day and vegetables and all that stuff. And sometimes eat too much junk food, but that's my fault. Especially a man of my age of 56 should really eat junk food, but sometimes you can't help it because in the United States, they sell a lot of junk food. All kinds of salted chips and onion rings and thick batter and all that. Yeah. A lot of processed food. I mean, I eat a lot of that, yeah. Processed food's easy. I mean, if a person cooks from scratch, it takes like over an hour to like cook everything, especially even if one like peels potatoes or peels garlic. I mean, that's really hard to do. I have to get some modern machines to have it do the work for me. I like the modern machines better. You got to hand it to our ancestors, 6 days a week. All they did was cook and clean and take care of the horses and take care of the carriage. Um, yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I still laugh when people say, "Oh, I don't want to drive to California or I don't want to drive to Florida. It's too much." What's there too much to drive? It's not hard to drive a vehicle. The engine's doing the work, right? The tires are doing the work. Now you're doing a little bit of work driving and looking. That's about it. And then of course you got to watch your speed so you don't get caught. But you know, see, I don't fly in commercial airlines myself, because I don't like the way they do things in the United States. So I boycott airline flying myself. But if you want to fly in airlines, that's up to you. I won't tell you what to do. Because people do what people want to do. You know, people do what people want to do because that's the way it is. That's the way it is, my friends. Yeah. See what's going on in the world. Okay. right. Oh, my childhood, sure. The good or the bad? The good or the bad? I got more bad. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk about the good parts for a change. Yeah. Yeah. I usually talk about the bad parts. Both. Okay. The ugly. Okay. Okay. Yeah. The real bad parts is shoot. Is when I had my arms twisted and sat on the quiet room teacher Doug Anderson's lap and like his kneecap. Oh, ouch! There it is. Right, his kneecap and like put it between my legs and it hurt real bad. Oh, good. Let's go to the good first. Okay. Well, the good parts. Okay. The good parts where I played Sizzler's cars with my neighbor John. Yeah, he used to have a Sizzler's track with Sizzler's cars. Remember, there's a juice machine in the power pack. Remember the Sizzlers? They were a lot of fun. Oh, sometimes cars would go around the track a long time. I used to always ask John to play Sizzlers, and John would get so mad. He'd say, "Hey, Randy, why don't you just be my friend instead of always bug me about my Sizzlers?" He says, "I don't feel like playing it all the time." But other than okay, until the bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, playing Sizzlers, that was fun. We jumped on bikes. We were copy Evil Knievel. Oh, please, I know I gotta say this to YouTube. Please don't try to jump bikes with ramps, okay? Please don't. I gotta say that. YouTube will say I have to say that. So, okay, we jumped like bikes on ramps, and one time I rode a bike with sissy bars. Okay, these old time sissy bars with the bike ramps are like this. Okay, one time I made a jump. According to one neighbor kid, I would have jumped over 2 garbage cans probably. That's what he said, but maybe not. But anyways, when I went down, you see, the front tire went boing, boing. The handlebars went, beep, and I almost fell and cracked my head. After that, I hardly jumped anymore. And then I said to my neighbor kid, Eddie, I said, Eddie, Eddie says, come on, Rand, can't you jump, Eddie? I said, no, Eddie. I said, I give up, Eddie. Here's your bike. Let's just remember that time I did that jump. Boing, boing, yeah. Ah, yes, boing, boing, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, those sissy bars. Yeah, I didn't have the bike with the sissy bars. I had that regular bars. I had a puffy bicycle. My dad got me as like a real heavy bicycle, and I had a neighbor kid named Chad. He had a bike called a Roll Fast, and I'd race him. He'd beat me every time. He says, "Yeah, man, look at my bike. My bike's much faster. Your bike is a putzer." He says, "I would." He says, "I wouldn't take your bike to throw it in the garbage can." He said, "That was all right. I don't care. I was forgiven in that one." Yeah, okay. And there's another time I was riding around. I was in a neighbor's garage, and I was kind of goofing around with stuff. And one time I was riding the bike around. This kid is now dead, so I can say his name. His name was Keith Rakes. Yeah, you can Google him. Keith Rakes, Minnesota. Yeah. One time I was riding my bike. He grabbed with his weak hand. He stopped my bike at a dead stop. He says, "Hey, Randy, did you go in a garage?" "No." He says, "You're lying, Randy. You went in a garage, didn't you?" "I don't like when you lie to me like that, Randy." He says, "The next time, now I want you to say it one more time. Don't lie this time, because if you lie, I'm going to put you in the hospital. And you'll be laying in bed for a long time, hurt, and saying, ow, all day and night." He says, "Say it again." "Keith, I'm sorry. I started crying. I had tears going down my eyes. "I'm sorry, Keith. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. He says, "Take it easy, Randy. I'm going to let it go this time." He ate half his candy bar. He says, "Here's my candy bar." He says, "Get out of here and go home. I don't want to see you for the rest of the day, okay?" Okay. I went home and stayed home in bed. I just laid in bed. And anytime I went by their garage, you know, yeah, that was true. He must have. Yeah, and I rode by his garage and stuff. See, there's this alley. It had a crack in the middle, see, so water can like go down the drain and stuff. If you ever do Google Maps, okay, see, see if you're in Minneapolis between like 47th and DuPont and Emerson, there's these alleys and stuff with little cracks. Yeah, yeah. I used to always, anytime I used to go by the Rakes' house, I'd go on the other side of the alley crack. You know, every time I got so scared of going by the garage, I go on the other side of the crack. And I tell everybody, I go on the other side of the crack. I'm not going near the Rakes' garage. No, not me. Yeah, not me. I don't want my head busted in. I'll tell you that. Yeah, people in Minneapolis, they were crazy in the old days. Very, very crazy. Yeah. Yeah, played football like on the street, mostly touch and stuff, like not tackle or nothing like that. But then after a while, I moved to Brooklyn Park. I discovered Little League Baseball from a neighbor kid that lived in double bungalows. I played. I wish he would have been on my team, but he moved. And it wasn't that much fun because I was no good. And when you're no good, kids make fun of you. So that's the way it's always been. What can I do, right? And, you know, but that was one of the few good parts of the Brooklyn Park at the time I was in. Otherwise, Brooklyn Park, that was about the worst place I ever lived in. A lot of bad people. Yeah. Lots of bad people. Yeah. And, but other than that, yeah, we went in the cabin at the lake and stuff like that. There's videos of me when I was a kid in Minneapolis, an 8mm film in the 70s in color. You know, my mom was doing the jumpies on the camera, you know. But then when I was a little baby, the one in 1965 in Minneapolis, that was in color too, by the way. And color film was very hard to find. That's when I was a baby in a baby sailor outfit, which I still have, and I'll have it till I die. And my relatives will probably throw it away, throw it in the garbage. My relatives, they like to throw things in the garbage. So, you know, that's the way they are. That's the way my relatives are. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I talk so much, I talk myself out of breath, don't I? Yeah. Take my breath away. Forget it. Singing that song, Take My Breath Away. Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah, well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you, Coquette Tortoise. You do too. Take my breath away. Anyway, yeah, then we had Hot Wheels cars. I had Matchbox cars. And on my Pinterest, on my Pinterest, I'm on Pinterest, by the way, Randy the Wild Horse. I have a category in old race cars I collected as a kid. And I have this one of that checkered car. I found it somehow and I put it up. That was the fastest little car I ever had. It beat all the Hot Wheels cars and the Matchbox. Yeah, it was a little cool little checkered car, little British car. I really liked that. Then one day my dad came up to my brother and he says, "Okay, you better start selling your stuff. We're gonna have a garage sale." I said, "Dad, really, there's too much stuff around here. You're gonna have to get rid of it." I said, "Doesn't mean the race. Yeah, get rid of those race cars, especially. Sell those, will you?" "Dad, yeah, you better. Because if you didn't sell stuff, I mean, my dad, it was bad enough my dad would whack me or, you know, or my family members, but, oh, he'd complain day and night and he'd drive you crazy. So I just got rid of stuff so he'd shut up. Because worse than getting whacked by my father was listening to him complain day and night. Nobody complained like him. He's in that video in Monaga when he was changing oil. You'll see he was a chronic complainer. He's a short, fat, blonde guy, you know. Short, fat, blonde guy, a stocky guy. He's stockier than me, short, blonde hair, and I got grayish brown hair, but yeah, he always dyed his hair all the time, you know, to make himself look younger. And Those of you that left, thanks for stopping by anyway. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, good folks. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I must put some people to sleep. They probably shut off the video. Went, yeah. Yeah. I must put them to sleep. Yeah. Sometimes I can put people to sleep. I can put myself to sleep sometimes. Just lay down and sometimes just go to sleep. Yeah. See, about the older a person gets, the more easier it is for them to go to sleep. Yeah. That's why you see a lot of people in their 70s and 80s, you know, when they're in the rest home and stuff like that. A lot of them like sleep during the day and stuff like that, like in public, and like they can't help it. And yeah, to be honest, what exciting plans? I'm not going to really do much of anything. You know, I'm not really going to do much of anything. Or will I do something? I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I haven't really decided. Sometimes I just do things like on the fly, you know. I just do things on the fly sometimes. I don't really plan. Like the one time when I was in Menards, in that one video I did of that monster pretending like I was Tom Van McKeldin. What was it? Yeah, and pretending like he was acting like it was my date or something like that. That monster goes, "Rah!" Yeah. Well, see, that was by accident, actually. See, a customer's going by there. I heard that monster roar. I thought, what the world was that? I looked up, oh, it's a monster. I said, I put it on video, make it for YouTube. Actually, it turned out pretty good. I'm glad it did, you know. Thank you. Yeah. And of course, my alter ego, Tom Van McKeldin. Yeah, he's something else. Yeah. Like I say, I got this personality from all those people I used to know from Brooklyn Park, bunch of snot rags, bunch of people I didn't like. So I put their personality into Tom Van McKeldin, you know. Yeah, I put my personality into Tom Van McKeldin. Woman cheating, greedy, no good, low down. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not like him at all. I mean, my alter ego. I don't rip people off. I treat ladies with respect. I'm a one-woman man. I'm not going to cheat on her or nothing like that. No, I'm not into that cheating crap. There's a lot of people that are. Yeah. Sketch comedy for those characters. Well, see, the only one I've made thus far is Tom Van McKeldin, and I mean, when I talk to Tom Van McKeldin, I'll try that sometime. But I gotta get in the mood. Right now I'm not really very much in the mood. I gotta think of a situation, and it takes time. You gotta hand it to those people on those comedy shows. Like in the past, I used to watch anyway. It took them time to think of that stuff. Yeah, just like let's see. Well, as you know, the Carol Burnett show, she played several characters, all dingy, dumb people and stuff like that. She always liked to play the dingy, dumb people all the time, but then actually she's not dumb at all. All the other characters kind of play dumb ones, but except then you got some other shows, comedy shows that kind of did that too. With tonight's show starring Johnny Carson, you had sometimes he'd be like in a turban, and see the National Enquirer would do predictions on Johnny Carson. So Carson would put on a turban, do his predictions, on things. Showing how stupid the National Enquirer was, which they are stupid. Yeah. I just like that. Oh, reminds me of the National Enquirer article that was so dumb. They wrote somebody, was it John Belushi or something like that? He knew a girl, they called her some drug dealer named Kathy Silverbag. What name would they, what person would name themselves Kathy Silverbag? Yeah. Where that writer was, the National Enquirer should have been gone. Yeah, can't even make up a good name, Kathy Silverbag. I just remember that. And my mother, and my sister at the time had a big argument over it, and the cat, yeah, my sister, you know, yeah, she'd say like, yeah, yeah. She says, Mom, it's kind of stupid. She says, no. She says, what's that here? She says, oh yeah, she says, that's a bunch of nonsense. She says, look at the back of the ads, all that horoscope crap. Oh, I'll tell your horoscope for $10.95 or some crap. Yeah, they had a lot of that in the National Enquirer. Tell your horoscope for a price, or oh, we'll predict your future for a price, or there's your tarot cards and all that nonsense. Yeah, yeah. And then later on, then you had Goofy Miss Cleo, and well, it said for entertainment purposes only, but still a lot of people believed she was magic. Yeah, yeah, it's something, I'll tell you. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, yeah, it's something, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah. Let's see, how long should I last today? Should I stretch it to an hour or 45? I'll decide. I don't know. It's a tough call. It's a tough call, actually. Yeah, it's a tough call. Yeah, let's see. Oops. Nothing going on in the world. Nothing going on in this world. I wish there was something going on, but there is nothing going on in this world. No, 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 no. No, I'm not going to take GoFundMe. Not a cent. I don't want any money. Keep your money. Spend it on yourself. Spend it on your relatives, your family members, your pets. Spend it on them. Or yourself. Because people need money for themselves these days. You know, there's a lot of that GoFundMe stuff all over the place. So much. Yeah. So much of it. I mean, I've seen, you go around YouTube, sometimes you look at those GoFundMes, you see some of them, they only have like $1 donation. I just laugh my head off. Yeah, there was some clown once, he was buying children's records to play like at a thrift shop here. He's at, yeah, okay, yeah, what do you pay? What, a quarter for a stupid record? Then you want GoFundMes? Yeah, give me a break. Anybody can get children's records, you know? Yeah, anybody can. That's for sure. Yeah. Oh, let's see now. What other things? Oh, yeah, one more. Oh, yeah. Everything should be all right, I guess. Put that in my drawer. To do. Oh, oh boy. Ouch. My snapping ankle. I could do that ever since I was a kid, snap my ankle. Sometimes I do it, it hurts. It's weird. Yeah, it's so weird. Yeah, that times are so weird. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just wonder sometimes about things. I really do. I really wonder about things sometimes. Yeah. Oh, I'm so tired. I am so tired. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm just a tired guy. Very tired. Oh, keep awake. Damn, I'm so sleepy. So sleepy. I'm ready to go Z. Oh, I'll try that too for a while. Oh, yeah. I take my hat off for a while. Sometimes with my hat I can have my big head, big sized forehead. I have a big head. And then this bow. Yeah. I'll cut it to 45. Unless if something happens. I can cut it to 45 minutes today. I'm just. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I just cut it to 45 maybe. Or maybe I'll stretch it then. It's a tough decision. Very tough decision. Unless if something happens. Looks like I'm the only one in the room. So I'm singing to myself. There's no one in the room. I'm singing to myself. I'm all by myself. I'm all alone. I am all alone. I am all alone. I wonder who also come in the chat. Maybe nobody else will come. Everybody is busy having fun. Rather than sit on their bun. Oh, it's really like that. Maybe I'll put my hand back on. I think I better look with my hand on. Yeah, that's better. Ouch. Ow. It hurts. It hurts. Okay. someone says something in the chat room, it'll be 5 more minutes. I'm going to go unless somebody else has something to say in the chat room. As I'm talking myself to sleep, actually. Yeah. I'm actually talking myself to sleep. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's the way it goes, I guess. That's the way it goes. I'm all by myself. Yeah. That's the way it is. That's right. Yeah. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way everything is. Mm-hmm. That's the way it is today. Yeah. I don't know. 2 more minutes. That's gonna be it. Yeah. Yeah. 2 more minutes. Yeah, pretty soon. I can all by myself in the room. Yep. That's all right. Minute and a half. If no one's talking, I want to go. Okay. There will be somebody in the room before I go. Let's see now. Okay. 1 more minute, unless somebody else says something. Okay. One more minute. Okay. Hopefully somebody shows up. But looks like nobody is today, so that's all right. Well, since the room is quiet, now I'm going to say to everybody out there, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for talking. And unless if someone else shows up in the room, which doesn't look like it, I'm going to say